Hi, I'm Denice.
And I'm Camille.
And this is
UnSeriously.
All right, so our first episode, Camille gave her story of how she met J.K. Rowling.
Amazing.
I'll go see that episode. This one, I'm going to talk about my encounter with Arianna Huffington. For my 25th wedding anniversary, my friends all chipped in and we got to go to Italy. So we went, and I wound up finding family that I never knew I had. I videotaped it because I document everything. I put it together in a 3-minute magical video. People were seeing this and they're like, this has got to go somewhere. Cut to a couple weeks later, my husband tells me that Arianna Huffington is going to be speaking at CBS Studios on her book tour for her book called Thrive.
And you loved her.
Oh gosh, a woman who has started one of the most prominent popular news blogs on the planet. He was like, well, you'll meet her. And I'm like, I'm not going to get to meet her. Okay. But I'll go. So I go, and she's telling her amazing stories. And at the end, she gives out her email address. And someone said, how could you do this and still get work done? Like, how do you handle all this inflow
Absolutely, I
of
can imagine.
email, right?
Yeah.
And she said, I'm very brief and to the point, and as you should be too. I don't have to tell them, well, you see, my mother is not feeling well and I have to take care of my kids. And
I do that.
I do that. We all are guilty of
Awful.
that. So at the end, we get to line up and we get to get our book autographed. It was my opportunity to say something to her about a Sicily video that I would like to send you, or a 25th wedding anniversary, something that would get her to see this magical video, this 3-minute video I did.
And you've got such a small window.
A small window, which you know from your book signing, right?
Yep.
There was a girl who I knew who was there, and she's like, okay, so we're going to use your camera because it's a better camera, and I'll take a picture of you, and then you'll take a picture of me, and I'm not even listening to her telling me this because I'm just thinking communication connection. What's my 3-second
You were focused.
pitch?
Yes.
Totally.
Yeah, you had that small window. Sure.
So we walk, I'm waiting, I'm holding my book, and I get to Arianna, and I hand her my book, and then you say your name, and I said Denice with a C, D-E-N-I-C-E, and she looks up, and just when I'm about to say something, she says, you are so tall and lovely. I didn't expect her to speak first. I didn't expect her to compliment me. And I went, oh, thank you. My dad, who's German, who's very tall. Right? You know.
I do. I get it.
And she said, okay, gives me the book. And I just walk away. What came out of my mouth, and I'm horrified because I said nothing. And then what do I hear? Denice. And I turn around, and there's the girl there next to Arianna. She went behind the table, and she was there with a great pose ready for me to take a picture. So I pulled out my camera, I took a picture, and I left. I didn't get a picture with her, of course. Didn't get to say anything I wanted to. 4 days goes by. I kept thinking, how am I going to formulate a fast email? I got one shot.
And she told you, keep it short.
Keep it short. So that was on my head every day. Keep it short. I'm going to sit at my computer. Oh, no, today's not the day to keep it short. I drank too much caffeine today. It's not a short day.
Not a short day, right?
There, we'll take our tea break for that right there.
There we go.
I open up the letter, and what do I call it? From the tall German girl at CBS.
Brilliant.
And I did about 4 lines about having been a first responder at Katrina, having been a first responder at Haiti. And because of some of these endeavors, my friends chipped in, sent us to Italy. And I want you to see a piece of magic that transpired. I send it off, and it was about 8 o'clock at night. I wake up the next morning at 7 a.m. She responded, Denice, this is so lovely. I have CC'd my editor, and we would love for you to blog about it on the Post.
The silver lining.
It was. With this very big world, it just gets a little smaller, a little cozier. And I got to do that through the Huffington Post. And so I'm forever grateful to Arianna. And I just loved the whole craziness of how it happened. I loved how dejected I felt.
Yeah.
Oh, and since then, I have done 4 other Huffington Post blogs.
You never know what in life is going to catapult you to the next thing. And always walk through the door when it opens. If you can do it, do it.
Oh my
See you
God.
soon.
I'm getting a hot flash.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just had one like 10 minutes ago. I did powder. I was shining.